Okay, hello and welcome back to more F1 2021 My Team. The second race of Season 6 is here at Imola, the home race for our engine supplier. So I'm assuming Jeff will refresh us on that one at the start of the race, as he loves to do. But I say we get into it. We've got a good start to the season, and I think it's a good place to continue that on. A very, very long straight. Couple of high-speed corners, couple of low-speed chicanes, you know, bit of everything, bit of elevation change, so it's a great track actually. Talking of chicanes, coming to one of them now in our qualifying lap, going a little bit wide out of turn 15, but it's all good because we didn't go too far wide. Into turn 17 then, and then back straight through to 18, a very difficult section to get completely right, selecting the gear to be in, but we seem to get it mastered for a P8 qualifying. Not bad whatsoever.
Hello there and welcome back to Imola, home circuit of the Scuderia Ferrari. We expect to see a lot of local supporters in red today. They've all turned out for what we have every expectation of being a sensational event here at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. 3.1 miles of track here at Imola, featuring 19 turns, 9 to the right and 10 to the left. Remember that Imola differs from most other Formula One circuits as it's driven anti-clockwise. Let's hope no one forgets that today. The exit from turn 18 will probably be the setup for many of today's overtakes, leading as it does into the longest straight of the circuit and its only DRS zone. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle, and the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, and Mick Schumacher completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Norris, Lance Stroll and Tsunoda, Reed, Perez, Russell and Lewis Hamilton, Giovinazzi, Gasly, Kimi Raikkonen and Ocon, Joe, Schwartzman, Charles Leclerc and Jack Aitken, Matsushita, Tigtum, Latifi and Nikita Mazepin. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
This is our engine supplier's home Grand Prix. Let's give them a race worth watching.
Alright, promoted up to P7 then, with someone getting a penalty. I didn't concentrate, it's very early in the morning. If I'm being real with you, it's about 2 in the morning. The Australian Grand Prix is in 4 hours, so I hate my life sometimes. Okay, normal strategy, soft to medium, probably about 5 laps in. Let's get into it. To 5, red lights. We are underway for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Bloody hell, that's a mouthful. Getting a good launch on Tsunoda. Behind us now, Stroll ahead, looking for a move down the inside of Norris. Tsunoda coming up down our inside, getting very close behind. Yellow flag behind Tsunoda. Clipped our left wheel, as I think Russell squeezed him slightly, which is not good for him. Coming towards turn 7 now, Norris ahead of us. We're up in P6, gaining 1 position since the beginning. Coming towards the turn 14 and 15 chicane, we are right behind Lando. We can't make it past just yet. We could have gone for a dodgy lunge, but I'm not going to do that because it won't end well. I'll tell you that for free. But on lap 2, with a purple sector 2 on aim, Norris going wide out of turn 9, giving us the majority of the track to just slip around him and up into P5. Very nice. And we've got a very quick lap going as well. Green sector 2. Coming towards the end of lap 3 then behind Lance Stroll. DRS was enabled at the start of the lap, with Imola only having one DRS zone down the pit straight. It's a bit of a tricky one to get right. So you're gonna have to stick with whoever for a whole lap to get DRS to them. So it's a tricky one, but we're gonna have DRS now. We won't be able to make it past because he also has DRS, but we will be able to set
the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
The fastest lap. End of lap 4 behind Stroll now then. DRS on him. He won't have DRS on the sides ahead.
By 3.7 seconds.
Gonna have a look around the outside, down towards turn 1, through into turn 2 and 3. Sainz and Verstappen battling, holding each other up, allowing me and Stroll to catch up a little bit. As Stroll looks around the inside of turn 5 and loses his car, spinning off track for some ungodly reason. I'm not sure what happened there. Watched a replay of it. Right behind Carlos Sainz now at lap 5 through 11, 12 and 13. Not managing to get past just yet. But we're right there. And after the chicane, going down towards turn 16 and 17, we are right behind. Round to the outside and towards the inside of turn 17. Very nice. Up past Sainz and DRS on Verstappen now, which we can deploy to hopefully get past him before turn 2.
By a few seconds per lap. Keep this up.
We're going to be able to do it with the slipstream, ERS and DRS. We're a force to be reckoned with. So that's very nice. Lap 7 then. Behind Schumacher by, for some reason it says 1 lap. I had to reload the game, but it's not a lap. We're pitting in. And hopefully if we get a good stop, we might be able to get a bit of time on the undercut. Hopefully we don't get held up in too much traffic on the exit and the outlap. Assuming Schumacher will pit at the end of this lap. 2.1 second stop. Very nice. Right. Getting ready to release then. It looks like we're going to be released in P21. We are. Hamilton
After these tyres now,
insanely far behind for some reason. I have no idea what's going on there. Going through the 11, 12 and 13 section of lap 8, we've managed to catch up to Mazepin, Tixon and Latifi, all battling ahead for that very important P18. That was sarcasm, but they're holding each other up insanely. We're just going to pop ourselves round Mazepin. He's going to keep with us, but he's not going to manage to get past. Tixon ahead now. We're going to go for a 1-2 double overtake through turn 17. Behind Latifi into 18. We're going to have DRS on him, and we're going to also have a slipstream and ERS. It's an absolute breeze to get past him. Schumacher into the pits. He's going insanely slow. We've picked. I think he might have had to have a front wing change. Huh. Interesting. I just had a look at the what do you call it? It's the timings. The race director. He had to have a front wing change. Very interesting. Aiken, Ocon, Raikkonen, Russell, Sainz all pitting in. Schwartzman stays out. It is his second race in Formula 1. Yellow flag as Gasly loses. Whoa! Fucking hell. He almost hit into the back of Schwartzman. Gasly lost it and he just slowed. Very close to a huge collision there. Flipping heck. Anyways, behind Schwartzman now. Going through turn 16. Under the bridge towards 17. We're going to have a look around the inside, but we're not going to go for it. So we can try and get his DRS, which is right now. Right here, right now. He's still not pitting. He's going 11 laps strong on soft tyres. We've gained P1, and he really should pit, because him nor the other Aston was pitted. Anyways, lap 13, Verstappen 1.8 seconds behind, Norris 6 seconds behind, Russell 11 seconds. From P1 to P4 it's 11 second gap. I don't know what's gone on,
There's
but
5 laps of fuel remaining.
it's seeming to be going very well. As long as Verstappen can't catch up. If we make a mistake, it might be an issue, but we had an issue here last time, but I think I don't want to say it's in the bag, but towards the end of lap 15, heading towards the line to start the final lap of the race in P1 by 1.5 seconds. No DRS for Verstappen.
Final lap of the race.
Can we do it? I think we can. Going out of the turn 14 and 15 chicane, then through towards 16, just under the bridge, into 17, a left-hander, through to 18, which is the exact same left-hander pretty much, to get ready to go across the line. Checkered flag is out, and we finish the Italian Grand Prix Part 1 in P1. What a race.
You worked hard for that one. Congratulations.
A couple of times we almost died, but not too bad. Oh, we didn't die. That's the important stuff, eh? That's what you like.
Here we are then, a real team effort to overcome their rivals for a memorable win here today. Ant, talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I think the key here was just the quality of the racecraft, you know? I mean, how many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping score somewhere, and it was fantastic to watch, wasn't it? This is a strategic sport at the end of the day, but it's always really gratifying to see close-fought battles on track. It's what all the fans are after.
A show-stopping performance from the 3 drivers approaching the podium right now. It's been an interesting Grand Prix, that's for sure.
Well, there you have it. P1, 26 points with the fastest lap. Verstappen in P2, Norris P3. Schumacher down in P6 after his unfortunate front wing damage. But some things can't be helped, eh? Anyways, thank you for watching this one. I hope to see you next time for the Monaco Grand Prix. Oh, God. Oh, no. I might not see you then. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no.